sportsmanship and cheering for our teams while refraining from any harassment or disrespectful actions towards our opponents or officials. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Ramblers. Number 2, Darius Perez. Number 5, Nathan Gucci. Number 12, Clayton Engelwright. Number 25, Ellen Haverkamp. And number 34, Benjamin Rodenbaugh. The Ramblers are coached by head coach Bruce Goldman. And now for our Pine River Bucks. Sophomore number 1, Mason Google. Junior number 2, Aiden Nichols. Senior number 3, Nathan Marks. Sophomore number 5, Eli Smith. And junior number 30, Trevor Holmquist. The Bucks are coached by head coach Brian Goodnow.
All right. We are here at the Varsity Boys game, Pine River versus your Ramblers. As usual, jumping for the Ramblers is Evan Haverkamp. And jumping for the Bucks is Holmquist. McBain wins the tip. Ben Rodenbaugh with the ball now, receives a screen. Brings it up to the top to set it up. Passes over to Engelwright. Engelwright down low to Evan. Passes a little too far out. It'll be out of bounds. Bucks ball. Smith will pass into Marks. Marks takes it up for the Bucks. Passes down low to number 1, Google. Passes down low to Holmquist. Pick and roll. Perfect example. Does not make it. Rebounded by Pena. Passes over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh is going to bring it up for the Ramblers. Out to Engelwright. Engelwright now goes around the horn. Passes out to Cucci. Cucci now looking for the 3. It's not there. Pulls it out to set it up. Getting dangerously close. Goes to pass to Rodenbaugh. It's tipped out of bounds by Marks. It's going to stay Rambler ball. Nathan Cucci takes it out for the Ramblers. Inbounds it to Rodenbaugh in the corner. Down low to Evan Haverkamp. Evan's going to go up. Gets fouled on the way. He's going to go to the line for 2. Foul is called on number 30, his first. That's Holmquist. First free throw is no good. Second free throw's up. No good as well. Google with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Pena. It's going to stay Buck ball, but gives the Ramblers a second to set up a defense. Google now with the ball. Inbounds it to Marks. Marks now with the ball. Drives in. Goes up. Gets foul called. Yes. Marks will go to the line for 2. Foul is called on Pena. His first, team's first. Mark's first free throw is no good. Second free throw goes up. Also no good. Rebounded. It was knocked out of bounds and was kicked by a ref, but they're going to say McBain ball. So, or Bucks ball, excuse me, off McBain. Darius blocks the pass in, gives it to Ingleroyd. Back to Darius. Darius is going to go up. And it's out of bounds. It's going to stay Rambler ball, though. Darius' attempted dunk was defended, essentially. Setting up their offense now. Refs are discussing in the corner. They're going to change their minds and gives the ball to the Bucks. Inbounded to Marks. Guarded heavily by Nathan Cucci. Knocks the ball out. Attempted save, but goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bucks. Good defense there by Nathan Cucci. It's inbounded to Smith. Smith's going to take it for the Bucks. Smith over to Google. Google goes around, gives off to Nicholas. He's going to give it to Holmquist. Up for two, no good. There was a foul called. It's going to be Rambler ball. Foul's called on Smith, his first, team second. Ball's with Ingleroyd. Ingleroyd down low to Nathan Cucci. Goes up for two, and it's good. Good backdoor cut by Nathan Cucci, and good look by Ingleroyd to get him the ball. Smith with the ball now for the Bucks. Passes over to Marks. Marks now going to drive in. Gives it over to Nicholas. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to dish out to Marks. It ends up out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bucks. Good defense by the Ramblers, not giving an open lane to take. All right. Google now with the ball, inbounds it to Marks. Ball bounced on the out-of-bounds line, so it will be Rambler ball. All right. Cucci is going to inbound it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to take it up. Calls out a play as he goes. Over to Ingleroyd. Ingleroyd now with the ball, passes back to Evan Haverkamp. Evan's going to shoot the three, and it goes! Three for Evan Haverkamp. Smith with the ball now for the Bucks. Smith gets it to Marks. Marks is going to drive in, kicks it over to Google. Google's going to drive. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. He's fighting for that too. Tries to give it over to Holmquist. It's going to bounce off of Holmquist, go out of bounds, and it'll be Rambler ball. Subs coming in for the Bucks is Xander Martin, number 4. Smith comes out. Marks now guarding Ben Rodenbaugh. Falls, he gives it to Ingleroyd. Ingleroyd now down to Evan. Evan's going to go up for two, no good. Rebounded by Pena. Pena's rebound's no good. Ends up in Holmquist's hands. Holmquist is going to take it. Tries to give it to Google. Ends up in Rodenbaugh's hands. Rodenbaugh's going to go all the way. Never mind. He dishes it off to Evan Haverkamp. Evan Haverkamp attempts the dunk, and they're going to call it foul. So Evan's going to go to the line. Was a little confused on what they called there for a second, but we got it figured out. Foul was called on for Martin, his first, team's third. Free throws up, and it's good. Holmquist inbounds to Marks. Marks is just going to take it. Stolen by Ingleroyd. Ingleroyd's going to take off. Passes down to Cucci. Cucci's going to fake, go up for two, and it's good! Good move by Cucci there. Saw a taller defender on him, pump fake midair, threw it up as he was going down, and it shows. Went in. Timeout by Pine River. All right, Marks with the ball now for the Ramblers. Google with the ball now. Gives it over to Nicholas. Nicholas is going to drive partially. They're going to get Darius Pena with a reach. His second, team's third. Subs coming in for the Bucks. Number 10, Wheeler for Google. Martin now takes it out for the Bucks. Down to Holmquist. Holmquist is going to turn, try to give it to Martin. Martin's too far under. Defense, no good. Evan with the rebound, gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to run. Dishes off to Rodenbaugh. Pena. Pena's going to go up for two, and it's good. Marks with the ball now. Marks attempted handoff, no good. Gets it to Holmquist. Holmquist is going to try and power it up. Gets it to Martin in the opposite corner. His three is no good. Tip by Pena ends up in Rodenbaugh's hands. Rodenbaugh down to Cucci. Cucci almost makes it. No good. Oh! Ends up in Pena's hands. Got shoved out of bounds by Nicholas. Nicholas is first, team's fourth. Nichols, excuse me. I read his name wrong. Ball is inbounded to Engelwright. Engelwright wide open at the three. Shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to go up, and it's good. Passed over to Marks. Marks is going to go around. Gives it to Holmquist. Holmquist down to Martin. Martin's going to go up for two, and it's good. Martin with the first 2 points for the Bucks. Rodenbaugh takes the ball, gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to go hand off to Cucci. Cucci's going to drive, goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Martin. No green jerseys in the paint there. It's passed down to number 10, Wheeler. Gonna get foul called on the way up. Evan getting heated underneath the basket. His second foul. First free throw's up and no good. Second free throw goes up, and it's good. It falls. Evan will take it out, gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh calls out a play. Gets it over to Cucci, over to Pena. Pena back to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh down low to Evan. Haverkamp goes up for two, and it falls. That is Martin with the ball now. Gives it over to 14. Darius steals it, goes up and dunks it! Marks now with the ball, gives it over to Martin. Martin goes up for two, tipped. Rodenbaugh gets the rebound, passes way long to Cucci. Too far. It's okay. It's going to be Buck ball. Got a little ahead of himself. It's okay. Aiden Cucci checks into the game for Clayton Englerite. Martin with the ball now for the Bucks. Martin passes over to Pink. They're going to get Darius with a foul, a body. He's going to be shooting two. That puts the Bucks in a double bonus with 2 minutes left. I say double bonus. It's single bonus now. There is no double bonus. It's okay. Pink at the line. He'll be shooting two. First free throw's up and good. Hooker checks in for Pena for the Ramblers. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Gives it over to Rodenbaugh. And if I have not said, that is Darius' third foul. Rodenbaugh now gets the ball tipped out of his hands. It's going to stay with the Ramblers. Hayden now gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh back to Nathan Cucci. Nathan shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Haverkamp puts it up, and it falls. Good effort by Haverkamp, pushing through all those arms. Martin now with the ball for the Bucks. Passes over to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to go up for two. His two is no good. Rebounded by Nathan Cucci. Given over to Rodenbaugh. Down to Clayton Hooker. He's going to go up for two, and it's good. Martin with the ball now. Passes over to Marks. Marks shoots the three, no good. It's rebounded by Haverkamp. Ends up with Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to push, pulls it back. Calls out a play. Gives it over to Haverkamp, to Nate, to Aiden, to Nate, to Aiden, to Nate. Nate shoots the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to put it back. Oh, gives it to Haverkamp, who puts it up for two, and it's good. Timeout. Pine River, full timeout. 23.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Your Pine River Bucks are at 4. McBain Ramblers 23. Coming out of the timeout, it is Pine River ball. McBain applying a press. A man-to-man press, it looks like. Ball is inbounded to Marks. Marks flies down the court. Gets a screen. He's going to go in for the layup. Not quite a layup, but he makes it. Rodenbaugh now with the ball. Passes over to Aiden. Aiden shoots the long three. No good. Rebounded by Hooker. He is holding his jersey. Oh my goodness. Clayton Hooker is going to go to the line. Foul's called on Wheeler, his first. First free throw is good. .6 seconds left in the quarter. Second free throw's up, and it's also good. Inbounded to Marks. Marks, seeing that there was not a whole lot of time left, was not going to try and throw it up. All right, out of the quarter, your McBain Ramblers 25, Pine River Bucks 6. All right, coming into the quarter, you had some subs for the Ramblers. Carson Murphy was put in at the end of the last one, and Trey Bovin's in now. All right, ball is given to Smith. Smith goes in. He kicks it out to Google. Google's going to go up. His two is good. Running ball now with the ball. Gives it over to Aiden Cucci. Aiden dribbles around, gives it to Hooker. He's going to give it to Bovin. Over to Murphy. Down low to Aiden Cucci. Too many arms. They're going to get a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Ramblers. Rodema inbounds it to Aiden Cucci. Gives it over to Bovin. Back to Cucci. He's going to give it over to Murphy. Murphy loses the ball, stolen by 22. Oh, they're going to get Murphy with a foul for that one. Dean. Number 22, Dean, is going to go to the line for the Bucks. That is Murphy's first foul, team first. Free throw's up, and it goes. Haverkamp checks in for the Ramblers. Murphy comes out. And it's good. Rodenbaugh brings it up for the Ramblers. Down to Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to power it up. Gets blocked, but they're going to call a foul. Lots of arms hanging on him. Haverkamp's going to go to the line for two. Foul was called on Google, his first, team's first. Goes up, no good. Getting some cheerleader action from the Bucks. Second free throw goes up and no good. Rebounded by Google. Google's going to take it. It's given to Martin. No, excuse me, that's Smith. Smith's going to drive in, gets blocked by Hooker. Coochie's going to come away with the rebound. Coochie kicks it to Bovin. Bovin trapped in the corner. Back to Coochie. Coochie dribbles it over, hands it off to Rodenbaugh. Back to Bovin. Bovin's going to bring it around the horn, gives it to Hooker. They're going to get a foul on number 12, Lar, for the Bucks. That'll be his first, team's second. Bovin takes it out for the Ramblers. Gives it to Rodenbaugh in the corner. He gets the ball. Hooker now with the ball. He's going to drive in, goes up for two, and it's good. Smith now with the ball. Smith's guarded by Coochie. Over to 22, Dean. Dean tries to pass. It's stolen by Evan Haverkamp. He's going to go. Ooh, they're going to get a charge. Evan was going to block it. Got a charge called. That's his third, team second. Subs coming in for the Bucks. Number 3, Marks, and number 30, Holmquist. Dean in pink coming out. Marks takes it up for the Ramblers. Or, excuse me, the Bucks. It's given to Google. Google chooses not to use the screen, drives baseline, kicks it out to Marks. Marks with the long two, does not make it. It's rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to take out down the court, gives it to Bovin. Bovin sets up for the three. His three is no good. Rebounded by Holmquist, kicked down to Smith. Smith dribbles, goes up for two, and his two falls. Rodenbaugh takes it up for the Ramblers. Kicks it over to Evan. Evan gets his own rebound, goes up again, and it's good. Ball is given to Marks. Marks takes it up for the Bucks. Hand it off to Google. Google goes to try and pass to, Smith, who was cutting baseline. Went out of bounds. It's going to be Rambler ball. Subs came in for the Bucks. I think Martin came in. Pass down to Evan. Evan goes up for two, and it's good. Martin takes the ball now. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Marks. Marks kicks it over to Holmquist. Holmquist kicks it way over to Smith. Smith goes up for two and gets an and one. Foul is called on Aiden Coochie, his first, team's third. Smith goes to the line for the Bucks. First free throw is good. Only free throw. That was an and one, excuse me. Rodenbaugh passes way down to Coochie. Back to Rodenbaugh. Back to Coochie. Back to Rodenbaugh. Over to Bovin. Bovin down low. Tries to give it to Hooker. It's stolen by Smith. Given to Marks. Marks fakes the pass. It's rebounded by Nathan Coochie. He's fighting for that ball. It ends up in Evan's hands. Evan gives it to Aiden. Oh, that was Aiden. My bad. Aiden goes up for two, and they're going to get a charge on him. He's a little slow to get up. Charge Aiden Coochie, his second, team's fourth. Gonna put subs in now. Engelwright and Nathan Coochie come in for Bovin and Aiden Coochie. Marks gives it to Martin. Martin's gonna take it up for the Marks gives it over to Google. Google's going to drive in the lane. He goes up for two. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Haverkamp gives it over to Ingleray. Ingleray to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh into Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to shoot the free throw shot. On the arm, is going to go to the line for two. Foul is called on Marks. His first, team's third. Evan goes to the line for two. First free throw is good. Subs coming in for the Bucks, number 14 Pink and 10 Wheeler. Coming in for Google and Martin. Ball goes up and it's good. Smith brings it up for the Bucks. Drives into the lane. Goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Holmquist. Holmquist goes up for two, and that falls. Rodenbaugh takes it up for the Ramblers. Passes down to Cucci, back to Rodenbaugh, over to Ingleray. Back to Rodenbaugh, over to Cucci, into Haverkamp. Haverkamp kicks it over to Ingleray. Ingleray sets up for the three, and it's good. 3 points for Ingleray. Smith takes the ball for the Bucks. It's given over to Pink. Pink just shoots the three. His three is no good. Rebounded by Holmquist. His putback is good. Rodenbaugh with the ball now for the Ramblers. Gives it over to Ingleray. Ingleray sets up for the three. No good. Rebounded by out of bounds on Evan. It's going to be Buck ball. Avery DeRuyter checks into the game for the Ramblers. Haverkamp goes out. Smith with the ball for the Bucks. Smith drives in, goes up for two. No good. They're going to get Ingleray on the foul. His first, team's fifth. That puts the Bucks in bonus. Any foul after this one will result in 2 shots for the Bucks. First free throw is good. Second free throw goes up and is also good. Rodenbaugh takes the ball up for the Ramblers. Passes way down long to Ingleray. Ingleray goes to try and dribble. Gives it back to Rodenbaugh. Over to Nathan Cucci. He's going to set up for the three and is no good. Rebounded by Pink. Pink takes it. Stolen by Ingleray. Ingleray's going to take off. Goes up for two and it is good. Smith with the ball for the Bucks. Goes to drive, goes up for two. No good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to take off. Gives it to Hooker. Over to Ingleray in the corner. Brings it around. Gives it back to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh does not dish it off. Rodenbaugh hands off to Nathan. Gives it to Ingleray. Ingleray to DeRuyter. DeRuyter's going to drive, loses the ball. It's going to stay with the Ramblers. 22, Dean checks in for the Bucks. Pink comes out. Rodenbaugh's going to take the ball out for the Ramblers. Inbounds it to Cucci. Cucci's going to take it around, passes out to Ingleray. Ingleray shoots the long three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Hooker. Hooker's going to go and kick it to the Bucks bench. So, Marks takes the ball for the Bucks. Fakes the handoff, goes up for two, and it's good. Rodenbaugh takes the ball up for the Ramblers. To Hooker. Hooker gives it to Rodenbaugh. It's gonna go. Need a foul. Foul's called on Marks, team's second, or excuse me, his second, team's fourth. Martin checks in for Marks for the Bucks. Rodenbaugh now inbounds it to Ingleray. Ingleray with the long two, and it falls. Smith takes it. Smith over to Dean. Dean's going to drive in the lane. Not quite. Gives it over to Martin. Martin's going to drive the lane. Kicks it down to Smith. Blocked by Hooker. Given to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh now gives it over to Hooker. Hooker's going to drive the lane. Goes up for two. His two's no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up for two and gets fouled. He will go to the line for two. Way to create an offense by Clayton Hooker. Foul was called on Holmquist, his second, team's fifth. First free throw goes up and is no good. Nichols checks in for Holmquist for the Bucks. Second free throw goes up and is also no good. It is rebounded by Rodenbaugh. He passes in long to Ingleray. Ingleray now gives it over to Hooker. Hooker gives it back to Rodenbaugh. Gives it to Cucci over to DeRuyter. DeRuyter down low to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's going to go up for two, and it's good. Martin now with the ball. 10 seconds left. Over to Nichols. Nichols down low to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to go up for two. And it's good. And with that, that is the end of your first half. Your McBain Ramblers 42, Pine River Bucks 25. We will see you for the second half. It's snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky. All right, we are back after halftime. It's Bucks ball. Marks with the ball now. Sets up for the three. No good. It is rebounded by Smith. Smith goes up. No good. It is tipped bunches of times. Ends up with Haverkamp. Haverkamp fights for it. They're going to call a foul. Foul was called on Nichols, his second, team's first of the quarter. Cucci with the ball, hands off to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh passes over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp down low to Pena. Pena's going to go up for two. His two is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's going to go down for the Bucks. Kicks it out to Holmquist. Holmquist now kicks it over to Marks, to Nichols. It's stolen by Pena. Pena goes up, dunks it again! All right. Smith with the ball now for the Bucks. Giving to Holmquist. Holmquist kicks it out to Google. Google's going to go up for three. His three is no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Haverkamp gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh down way low to Inglerite. Inglerite goes up for two, and it's good. Wide open. Google with the ball for the Bucks. Passes long to Marks. Marks is going to go in for two. No good. Rebounded by Google. They're going to get somebody with a foul. Google's going to go to the line. Foul's called on Rodenbaugh. His first team first. First free throw's up and no good. Second free throw's up and good. Rodenbaugh takes it up for the Ramblers. Kicked way down to Cucci. Gives it to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh over to Inglerite. Inglerite looks down low, gives it over to Pena at the three. Shoots the three. No good. Rebounded by Holmquist. Gets it to Google. Google goes up for two. They're going to get a foul. Oh. Foul was called on Inglerite. That'll be his second, team second. First free throw's up and good. Second free throw goes up and it's good. Rodenbaugh takes it up for the Ramblers. Gives it over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp hands off, does not hand off to Cucci. Gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh hands off to Inglerite. Inglerite over to Haverkamp. Over to Pena. Pena over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Cucci. Thinks about the three. Gives it over to Inglerite. Inglerite shoots the three. And it goes. 3 points for Inglerite. Smith takes the ball for the Bucks. Gives it over to Google. Google goes up for two. And it's good. Rodenbaugh goes with the ball. Over to Cucci. Cucci's going to drive. He gets to go to the line for two. Foul was called on Marks, his third, team's second. His first free throw is good. Subs coming in, Pink for Google. Second free throw goes up and it's good. Nichols gives it over to Marks. Marks over to Pink in the corner. Gives over to Nichols. Nichols is going to drive, gives it off to Holmquist. Back to Nichols, going to go up for two, and it's good. Cucci with the ball. Gives it over to Inglerite. Inglerite's going to bring it around. Going to drive, goes up for two, gets fouled, and the ball gets stuck. Tipped out. Foul's called on 14, Pink. His first, team's third. Inglerite's going to get to go to the line for two. First free throw's not good. Second free throw's up, and that one is good. It's inbounded to Marks. Marks is going to take it for the Bucks. Cucci on the floor, scramble for the ball. It finds its way to Holmquist's hands. Kicks it over to Smith. Smith is going to drive into the lane. They're going to get a foul. He's going to get to go to the line. Sorry. My brain blanked for a second. Foul was called on Cucci. His first, team's third. First free throw is good. Free throw goes up and it falls. Rodemo is going to take it for the Ramblers. Finds its way to Inglerite. Inglerite over to Pena. Pena's going to drive the lane, goes up for two. It's no good. Rebounded by Pink. Pink gives it down low to Smith. Smith's going to try and power it up. Goes to Marks. It's blocked by Pena. Inglerite with the rebound gives it to Rodenbaugh. Inglerite with the ball. Going to get a foul. Fouls on I don't know who the foul was called on. I'm sorry. 14, there we go. I've got a blocked view of the board, so the foul was called on Pink. His second. Timeout. 30. It's snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky. Okay. Rambler ball. Roundabout takes it out. Inbounds to Nathan Cucci in the corner. Gives it down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to go up for two, and it's good. Smith takes the ball for the Bucks. Kicks it over to Nichols. Nichols is going to drive the lane. Goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Pena. Pena's going to take the ball. Pulls it back, gives it to Rodenbaugh. Over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp is going to take the ball, goes up for two, gets fouled on the way up. He's going to go to the line for two. That puts the Ramblers in bonus. Fouls called on Nichols, his third, team's fifth. First free throw is no good. Cousin comes in for Cousin. Aiden's now in for the Ramblers. Abrahamson checks in for Englerite. Second free throw goes up, no good, and it is rebounded by Nichols. Nichols is going to take it. He's going to drive all the way in, gets blocked by Pena. Ends up in Smith's hand, gets blocked by Haverkamp. Rodenbaugh with the ball, gives it to Pena. Pena's going to go up and dunks it third time. Smith with the ball for the Bucks. Gets a screen, goes up for three. His three touches cables. It's going to be Rambler ball. Roundabout takes up the ball for the Ramblers. Passes over to Abrahamson, gives it to Pena. Pena over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp down low to Cucci, giving to Abrahamson. Back up to Rodenbaugh at the top. Gives it to Cucci. Cucci over to Pena. Shoots the three. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Goes up for two. Foul! Haverkamp's going to go to the line for two. Foul is called on Holmquist. His third. Team's technically sixth, but they stopped counting at this point. First free throw is no good. Checking in for the Bucks, number 22, Dean for Nichols. Second free throw goes up and it's good. Wheeler passes into Martin. Martin's going to take it for the the Bucks. Oh my goodness. Pass back to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to go up for two. Blocked by Haverkamp. They're going to get Wheeler out of bounds. Managed to get his own rebound after the block and stepped out of bounds. Rodenbaugh passes into Cucci. Cucci gives it right back. Passes over to Cucci. Far to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh far to Cucci. Cucci sets up for the three, and it's good. 3 points for Cucci. Smith with the ball. Passes to Martin. Martin over to Dean. Dean for the long two. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Gives it over to Rodenbaugh. Hands off to Abrahamson. Gives it to Haverkamp. Over to Pena. Over to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh over to Cucci. Cucci dribbles, gets it over to Abrahamson. To Haverkamp. Haverkamp's going to drive, loses the ball somewhere. They're going to give it to the Bucks. Haverkamp not too happy with that call. Subs in for the Ramblers. Bentham in for Pena. Martin now with the ball for the Bucks. Gives it over to Wheeler. Wheeler loses the ball up top. Regains his composure. Goes to try and drive in. Loses the ball again. Ends up with Martin. Over to Holmquist. Holmquist to Dean. Back to Holmquist. He goes up for two, and it's good. It's passed to Abrahamson. Abrahamson pulls it back out, gives it to Rodenbaugh. Over to Cucci. To Rodenbaugh. Gives it to Abrahamson. Down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp way over to Boots. Goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Goes up for two, and it falls. Last minute shot attempt by Martin gets fouled. He gets to shoot 3 free throws. Foul is called on Aiden Cucci. That's his third, team's fourth. Team fouls are resetting though because that was the end of the third quarter. Free throw is good. Second free throw is good. One more free throw. They're having everybody come in for the last free throw. That's how they're going to start the fourth quarter. Bovin checks in for the Ramblers. Rodenbaugh coming out. Third free throw is good. Bovin takes it. Never mind, they're going to call that part of the third quarter, so now this is fourth quarter. Huh, okay. So this is going to be the fourth quarter now. Going into the fourth quarter, you have your McBain Ramblers 62, Pine River Bucks at 39. It's snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky. Bovin now inbounds to Abrahamson. Gives it back to Bovin. Over to Cucci. Down to Evan. Evan's going to drive. They're going to get him with a charge. That's his fourth? His fourth, team's first. Martin takes it up for the Bucks. Tries to pass down low to Google, a little too high. It's going to be Rambler ball. Bovin takes it up for the Ramblers. Over to Cucci. Down low to Evan, gives it to Abrahamson, back to Haverkamp, fights for that too. He's going to get fouled hard. He's going to get to go to the line. Foul's called on Google, his second, team's first. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Martin takes it up for the Bucks. He's going to drive all the way. He's going to get fouled. Foul was called on Abrahamson. His first, team second. Martin's going to get to go to the line. It's good. One more shot. And it's good. Bovin takes it up for the Ramblers. Gives it over to Coochie. Coochie's gonna drive, goes up, gets blocked. Google's gonna take it. Over to Nichols. Nichols is gonna drive, kicks it out to Martin. Martin's gonna drive in, kicks it over to Nichols. Nichols goes up for 2. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Gives it to Bovin. Down to Coochie. Coochie kicks it back out to Bovin. Bovin's going to drive in. Kicks it all the way out to Abrahamson. Abrahamson wide open at the 3. No good. Rebounded by Nichols. Nichols is going to take it. Thought about the long 2. Gives it over to Google. Google's going to go up for 2. No good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Tipped by Bovin. Giving back to Bovin. Bovin goes up for the layup. It's good, and he's getting an and 1. Bovin goes to the line for 1. Foul is called on 12. Lar, his second, team second. Murphy and Ealing coming in for the Ramblers. Haverkamp and Abrahamson coming out. Bovin's free throw is good. Google passes into Martin. Martin's going to drive, goes up for 2. It's blocked. Ealing with a rebound. Passes over to Coochie. Bucks applying some pressure. Back to Coochie. Coochie over to Bovin. Gives it over to Ealing. Down low to Bentham. Bentham's going to power it up for 2. No good. It's rebounded by Lar. Lar's going to take it. Gives it over to Martin. They're going to get Coochie with a foul. His 4th, team's 3rd. Abrahamson checks in for Coochie. It's inbounded to Nichols. Martin thought it was a handoff. Ball got tipped out. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Rambler ball. A little bit of a miscommunication on offense there. Bovin takes it up for the Ramblers. Hands off to Abrahamson. Over to Ealing. Ealing to Bentham. Down to Murphy. Murphy goes up for 2, and it's good! 2 points for Murphy. Martin now with the ball for the Bucks. Martin hands off to Lar. Lar's going to drive into the lane, goes up for 2. His 2 is good. Bovin gets the ball. Google gets a foul. That's Google's 3rd, team's 3rd. Sub coming in. Smith for Nichols. Bovin takes it up for the Ramblers. Passes long to Abrahamson. Abraham's going to drive. Kicks it over to Murphy. Murphy to Ealing. To Bentham. Over to Murphy. Murphy over to Abrahamson. Back to Bovin. Stolen by Martin. They're going to get Bovin with a foul. His first, team's 4th. DeRuyter comes in for Bovin. Inbounded to Dean. Dean's going to drive baseline. Kicks it over to Smith. Smith's going to drive. Kicks it out to Martin. Martin's going to drive in. Kicks it back out to Smith. Smith's going to shoot the 3. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Bentham. Bentham gives it to Murphy. Murphy's playing point at this point. He's going to go all the way. Goes up for 2. No good. Rebounded by DeRuyter. Just going to get a jump ball. think that's like the first one of this game. Is gonna be buck ball. Martin takes it up. Gives it Smith back to Martin. Martin's gonna go up for two. No good. Rebounded by Abrahamson. Abrahamson's point this time. Hands off to Ealing. Gives it over to Murphy. To Bentham. Over to Abrahamson. To Bentham. To Murphy. To Ealing. Ealing over to DeRuyter. Ball is saved by Abrahamson. Abrahamson turns, goes for the two. His two is good. Nice patient offense there by the Ramblers. Wasn't forcing anything. Waited till they had something open. Google with the ball for the Bucks. He's going to drive. Never mind. Dishes it off to Smith. Smith gets the two. Abrahamson takes it out for the Ramblers. Gives it over to Murphy. To DeRuyter. DeRuyter over to Abrahamson. To DeRuyter. To Abrahamson. Gonna shoot the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Bentham. They're gonna get a foul. Foul is called on Martin. His second, team's fourth. Checking in for the Bucks is Pink for Google. Abrahamson inbounds it to Bentham. Over to DeRuyter. DeRuyter goes up for two. His two is no good, but he gets fouled. He's going to get to go to the line for two. Foul is called on 22. Dean, his first, team's fifth. That puts the Ramblers in bonus with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. First free throw is good. Second free throw is no good. It's rebounded by Bentham. Bentham goes up for two, no good. It's going to stay Rambler ball. There was a bit of a scuffle underneath, and it ended up going out of bounds off of a buck, so it's going to be Rambler ball. Passes to DeRuyter. DeRuyter dishes out to Ealing. Ealing's going to shoot the three, no good. It's rebounded by Bentham. Bentham over to Ealing. Ealing's going to drive in. Goes up for two. He gets fouled. He gets to go to the line. Rambler bench is hyped. Foul was called on Smith, his second. First free throw is no good. Second free throw's up, no good. Rebounded by Lar. Jump ball. It's going to stay with the Ramblers. Good job by Bentham forcing a jump ball. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Over to Murphy. Murphy shoots the three. No good. It's rebounded by Murphy. Murphy's going to drive in the lane. Goes up for two, and it's good. Smith with the ball. Passes way down to Pink. Pink over to Lar. Over to Smith. Smith's going to shoot the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Murphy. Gives it to Abrahamson. Gives it over to Ealing. Ealing kicks it down to DeRuyter, but it's stolen by Smith. Smith passes long to Lar. Lars gonna go up for two. No good. It is rebounded by Ealing. Ealing's gonna take the ball. Pulls it back. Dishes it over to Abrahamson. Back to Ealing. Ealing's gonna drive. Goes up for two. No good. He gets fouled though, so he gets to go to the line. Foul is called on. Pink, his third. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. 2 points for Ealing. Smith takes it down for the Bucks. Ealing anticipates the pass till Dean and knocks it out of bounds. Buck ball. Smith inbounds long. It's stolen by Abrahamson. Abrahamson now gives it over to Murphy. Back to Abrahamson. Tries to give it over to Ealing. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Buck ball. Lars going to inbound it to Martin. Martin, down low to Pink. Blocked by... Pass is blocked by DeRuyter. It's given to Murphy. Murphy gives it over to Abrahamson. Abrahamson brings it around the horn, passes over to Bentham. It's stolen by Pink. Pink with a wide open layup. And it's good. Abrahamson takes it down for the Ramblers. Basically 30 seconds left. Hands off to Ealing. Ealing loses the ball, regains the ball. Passes over to DeRuyter. Down to Murphy. Murphy goes up for two, and it's good. "15 seconds. Smith takes it down for the Bucks. And that's your game. McBain Ramblers 77, your Pine River Bucks 45. Thanks for joining Rambler Review. See you for the next one.